All right, collectors, today, April 28th, 2024, we've got a few things to talk about and a little bit of a change up to the channel format or the news format, not the channel format, this news format. See if you guys like it better, worse, indifferent. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. The thing that's a little bit different is we're going to do the news portion first and then the haul at the end. So, without further ado, let's get to it, because we've got, I didn't think there was going to be that much stuff to talk about, but it seems like there is. I'm going to try and squeeze it in under 30 minutes, hopefully less than that. We're going to try to zoom right through this just to get you the tidbits and the things that matter to me, might have mattered to you. I don't cover everything, but I like to bring to you what I like and what I enjoy. That's what the channel's about, and also some engagement with the community. Maybe you guys can tell me about some stuff that you enjoy, and I'll go check it out as well. You never know. We can influence each other. We can engage with the community, and let each other know about great things that are out there from not only big retail companies like Mattel and Hasbro, but maybe like mom and pop shops like PIXIS Designs, GRIDIRON. Just a bunch of little mom and pop shops that are out there. The guys that are doing the Animal Kingdom stuff and the Galaxy, the items that I mentioned before. Bunch of little companies doing some great stuff. So anyways, let's get down to it. Number one, a little bit of house cleaning. We are nearing the 2,000 subscriber mark, which is fantastic. Never thought the channel would get this big. I still remember when I was like, wow, I crossed 100, which is fantastic. And I appreciate every one of you guys who stuck with me and given me some feedback. Constructive criticism is always welcome. I mess up. This is not my job. This is just a hobby, and we're enjoying it together. So if I screw some things up, well, give me a wide berth, because I do the best I can. So, but anyways, as we near the 2,000 mark, and in keeping with my toy diet, I promise you what we are going to give out is going to be between $100 to $150 retail at the giveaway. Yeah, I said it. That's how much retail I'm going to send to you, because I got too much stuff. Toy diet. I've consolidated. I'm selling. I'm getting stuff. I got to get some stuff out of here, because apparently I suck at toy diets. So anyways, the good thing about it is, my vacation fund kind of went up a little bit, because I got rid of some stuff that, I didn't know it was that pricey. So anyways, they took it. And again, I've already explained to you, maybe you look a couple of videos back or whatever. I have a system on how I rotate some of this stuff out, but I'm just not rotating it out fast enough. If you guys have seen the room tour, it's like 3 rooms worth of stuff. So, and even then anyways, that's my enemy. Space is my enemy. So there you go, guys. Let's see what else. Gridiron just put out an update, because I've seen a lot of, talk back and forth. Before they were super big, with, the VAMP stuff getting really popular, they used to ship out in about 7 to 14 days. It was on time. It was always pretty, to me, it was decently timed, 7 to 14 days. And they're very responsive, and they always try to make things right. Now it's getting up there. Now it's at 14 to 20 days, 22 days. Understandably so. They've gotten very, very busy. Their product has gotten very, it's a good problem to have. They've gotten very popular. I would just say they need to communicate more. And in that same vein, if you go look at their Facebook page, they've just put out a statement that says, hey, we're shipping 24/7. We're trying to get this stuff out of there. So hang in there with them. Again, Gridiron doesn't pay me jack doodles. I just like them because, again, they're an American company. I support them. Same thing with PIXIS Design. Great American entrepreneurs doing what America does best. So what else we've been doing? I'm hoping to do one review today for Gridiron, for a Gridiron piece I got in. It's not going to be a big review, under 10 minutes, but I think, I like what I'm doing with the VAMP. I know some of it's pricey. Nobody has to buy any of this stuff. Nobody. But what is fun is that you have the option to buy these. And maybe you're just like, hey, I wish I had another weapon system, or I wish I had another gun that would go on the side here. You can do those things. It's an option. Nobody's forcing anybody to buy this stuff. So anyway, save up your your pennies if you want to, and then go pick it up if it's still available. Sometimes you get a discount as soon as they order, as soon as they pop up. I think it's a $5 discount usually. So, be ready for that as well, because they kind of give you like a week's notice that, something new is coming up sometimes. And then they also have sales. I've seen them have 15, 20% sales. So keep that in mind as well. What else? All right. So now that we've got all that out of the way, we've got, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to 2,000. Now that we've got all that out of the way, let's get into the news and some of the stuff that stuck in my brain for the past few days. Number one, the silliness, the ridiculousness of the week that I saw. Look at this. I mean, come on, man. Here is a fully grown adult male collector. There's no kid that did this, but why don't we go ahead and steal and pull the old switcheroony on the store? This doesn't hurt anybody. That's what these clowns think. It doesn't hurt anybody, right? No, it does. In the end, it does. What ends up happening is somebody points this out or nobody buys it, and essentially the price goes up on these things because of shrinkage. Now, what have we been seeing in the news lately? Stores are closing due to theft. This is theft. And if you're having to steal to meet this hobby, it's a hobby, then you need to quickly reevaluate your position in life and your situation. You need to stop collecting immediately. Immediately, if this is what you have to do to live the hobby. Stop. You need to go reevaluate, make some different choices, and then once you have the ability to get back into the hobby as a normal, decent human being, then get back into it. Don't do these shenanigans. These shenanigans are bad for everybody. So, I mean, it's funny, it's savage, but at the same time, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. But it's all gone, man. You guys are savage out there. Some of you. Most of us, 99% of us, play the game right and do the hobby right, I would say. But then there's these clowns out there that do this. Anyways, let's move on. Valaverse, again, my bread and butter is G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe adjacent stuff. I didn't see a lot of G.I. Joe stuff come out this week, but I did see Valaverse put out. I don't remember this figure being announced, so I think the Recon Corps and Recon Corps gear pack. This figure looks fantastic. I love this figure. We've been asking for more of that dark camouflage, that black suit kind of layout. Love the way this is looking. I can't wait for it. I didn't get to see Bobby's video yet that he put out on the weekend, but I did see some of these screenshots captured. So I'm very much looking forward to this figure in Wave 5. And here are some additional pics of everybody in Wave 5 so far. I think the ones that I'm looking forward to 100% is that general looking dude, the Recon Ops guy, and that bigger dude. That big bulky guy in the back, man, that's going to be a great buck to use for, customizing as well. So Bobby, stop taking my money, man. No, good job. I love all this stuff. I'm excited for it. It fits right in there with the regular military Joes. But again, my heart has always been with G.I. Joe. I love Big Boa. The ridiculousness of Cobra is also endearing to me, right? What Cobra looks like, what some of these Techno Vipers look like, just, all these colors. Anyways, you guys know me. What I also saw out there that a lot of people are excited about. Now, number one, I will not be getting this. I don't think I'm going to be getting this. But let me be clear. The Skyhawk I had as a little kid, and I loved it. The problem with this one is it's not a new vision of the Skyhawk. I literally just see it scaled up. I mean, it does have some electronics in it, and it does look cool because it's the same vehicle again, but I would have liked to seen some more creativeness. You could take this and spool it up a little bit, right? Put some more new style on it, right? A new spin on it a little bit. You can keep the same design but update it. I think that would have been much nicer for the Skyhawk rather than just take the old model and scale it up. I mean, okay, I dig it, but I don't know if I want to pay, because this is not going to be cheap. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a niche thing. I'm betting this is going to be at least $185 to $200. And while, again, I love supporting American collectors, I don't know if this is an American company or not. But to me, I don't see the value is in the eye of the beholder. And while it's awesome, I don't see it $200 worth of awesome, which is, I bet that's where it's going because of the electronics and because of the scale up. I'm going to abstain from this one and maybe hold out for Hasbro's version. I would have bought into it if it would have been updated, an updated design in this same vein. Okay, moving on from that. The one thing from Marvel that upset me today, or this week, was missing out on this doggone Carnage. I've got all the retro cards and I can't get this. Again, sometimes even us billionaire, super famous YouTube collectors aren't able to get all the toys. So I did want this one. It sold out immediately. Looking at it from another perspective, hey, you missed on the pre-order, you got something to hunt. Always a positive spin. Do this hobby with a smile on your face, or don't do it at all. Don't let this thing bring you down or cause some kind of, sadness to you. I missed out on it. Now I have more of a desire to go hunt for this thing and see if I can find it at Target. Eventually I'll get it. The anxiety's even tapped down a little bit on me. So I'll pick it up eventually, but I'm sad that I wasn't able to pre-order it, but it'll be all right. It'll be okay. The other thing that came out this week was this, actually two things, but anyways, it's probably spread out in another piece of the news here. This Mayx, I think it's Mayx Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. I think it's updated. I think the first one was kind of poo-poo maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. $83. I'm going to pass on it. I am good with the one that Marvel Legends gave us. I think it's up there. One of those guys up there. I don't know. But all I really wanted was the head sculpt from it. The Spider-Man body. So anyways, I'm fine with the ones I have up here already. I love the Sentinel versions and some of the Mafex other Spideys. But this one, this version I don't need. So, but I just, hey, you know what? It's an option. It's out there for you. It's $83. Hopefully they've done some incredible updating on it, on the joints, because anyways. All right, moving on. The other big thing that hit was Mondo. Now I have a few Mondo figures in my display. You guys have seen my room collection. I have a few He-Man ones. And and I have some Hot Toys ones. 1/6 scale is not my bread and butter. I will only collect it sparingly. And it's not due to cost, it's due to room. Again, it's, and you know what? It is kind of due to cost a little bit, right? Because I can't see myself spending, usually. So they announced Thundercats. Let's just get that out of the way. They announced they're going to be doing a Thundercats line. And I'll be straight with all of you. You guys can feel free to disagree with me in the comment section. I think the articulation on some of these Mondo figures is a suck. they just suck in articulation. But they look incredible. They have a presence in your room, right? When you bring, when you look at the collection in your room, these stand out. And for that reason, I buy some of the properties or some of the figures that I really, really like in 6 scale, but not all of them. Do I like Thundercats, Lion-O? This might be a buy, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pick this one up or not. If I do, Lion-O will be the only one. That's it, to represent the line in 6 scale. Wow, now that I think about it, maybe Mumra too, but that one's going to be up there, I bet, if they do that one. So usually $250 to $300. Mumra's probably going to be closer to $400 because he's going to be giant and upscaled, unless you buy the little tiny, skinny one where he's not super powered or whatever. So anyways, great option out there for you. We also saw the rumor that Target's going to be carrying this, I believe they called it the cherry red Chun Li. Cool. I like everything Jada's doing with the Street Fighter series. It's exciting. It's awesome. Can't wait to see it out in stores. I have absolutely adored what they've been doing with the Street Fighter figures. I have no complaints with what they're doing. I think they're amazing. They're knocking it out of the ballpark. they're teaching other action figure companies how to do it right. Way to go, Jada Toys. Way to go. You know, when you guys do something right, when companies do something right, I praise them. Moving on, you've got this Frostbite, the Joker, the Comedian Frostbite edition. It's not for me, but I know some of you guys like this kind of translucency stuff. I like to look at it for like a couple seconds, 2 or 3, but you know, great. Doesn't hold my attention. GameStop exclusive, $29. Go out and get it if it tickles your fancy. The other thing that came out from McFarlane that caught my eye is this Psycho Pirate Crisis on Infinite Earths Platinum Edition. Platinum editions are okay if they're I don't know. I don't like the platinum stuff when it's stuff that everybody wants. I think McFarlane does, you know, he just doesn't do us a service when he does this stuff and everybody wants to go find it, right? And then it has a Build-A-Figure piece in it, right? God, dog, that's kind of mean. That's some kind of crappy way to do stuff. Now, for me, I don't care about this figure. But for everybody who does care about it, boy, you've really done them a disservice, McFarlane. This is a real poop thing to do, buddy. This is crap. But because of those individuals that are going to run out there, try to buy it, and then get savaged on the secondary market by scalpers. So this is not okay, but if you want it, it's out there. Good luck trying to find it. If there's something that you want and it's popular, I don't have any connection to this character, but I think it's a crappy thing to do to collectors. Anyways, moving on. Holothon. Oh my gosh, the 4 turtles have just been released with the 2-pack synth ninjas. Yeah, we've been seeing that since early April. What? NECA, what are you doing? Hey, somebody go grab NECA. They're drunk. They'll be fine. Anyways. Or maybe Target with its announcement is drunk. Anyways, we've seen these already. If you haven't seen them, well, if you haven't been watching my videos, but you live in the DFW area, I've told you like 3 or 4 times where to go get them and where they are. And so if you haven't been watching them, if you haven't been getting notified, I tell you where to go get them. So, yeah, we've been seeing these for a while now. This is old news, man. All right, moving on. NECA has just announced the Alien Romulus collectible figures coming soon. It better not be no stinking statues. Boy, then I would be collecting with a frown on my face. No, I wouldn't collect these at all then, because they would not bring a smile to my face. So I just leave this in the trash. If it's just statues, like some of this other stuff that's been coming out, take it to the dumpster. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Maybe you guys do. But again, collect what you love. If statues is your thing, then go get a statue. But it's not my thing. I like action figures. Action, 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 action. Anyways, moving on. Captain America Silver Age Edition from Mezco was announced. I think he's $95. I don't know. There's something off with this figure. You know how some people were saying there was something off about the Duke version of Mezco, that they were putting the G.I. Joe Duke version of Mezco that was getting put out. I didn't see anything wrong with that Duke. I thought it looked great. I mean, people were saying there's something wrong with his face. I don't see it. You know, again, value is in the eye of the beholder. I did not see anything wrong with that figure. There is something off-putting about this figure to me. Something is wrong here, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's those weird-looking shorts that he's got on, and then the latex underneath those. I don't know what's going on with that, but something's off, and I won't be buying it, but maybe you guys will. This isn't all the accessories he's got. It's just an image and just a heads up that this is coming out. So that's all I got with that. Moving on to Godzilla. And this is the Empire, I think Last Empire, whatever, the last movie that just came out. $92 from SH Figure Arts. It looks highly articulated. Godzilla. There you go. I don't think I'm going to pick this one up. It just looks cool. I like looking at it. So maybe you guys will pick it up. $98 for this forlorn from Mayx. Good luck. This is not worth it to me. You get one weapon, and I think Robo brought this up. He's more expensive than the Spidey, and the Spidey has a ton more accessories and looks way more articulated than this Goofus. But hey, if Star Wars is your bread and butter, here you go. You got an offering. You know, Mayfix usually does pretty well, but Mayfix, you know, tomato, however you want to say it. There you go. And we also have 2 new Hammond Collection dinosaurs, much to my chagrin. This is about the only stuff that I go outside of my realm for on a consistent basis. I love Hammond Collection and I love big dinosaurs. So I don't know how to pronounce. Hold on. Let me get this right. I do not know the pronunciation. Somebody corrected me and they were right. I've been pronouncing pronunciation wrong for maybe I still am, but for 50 years. So anyways, I don't know how to pronounce their names. So my pronunciation may be wrong and I'm not going to attempt it. So that's enough of that. You know, here they are, 2 great looking dinosaurs, one with, you know, a cool looking jaws and hands, and another one with these giant razor Wolverine claws. So good luck with that. I will be picking these up. I dig them. Now, the other figure that came out that I will be buying, this one just stopped me in my tracks when I saw it. And this dragon from Creative Beast Studios, Cyberzoic Bristle Dragon. Wow. It is shockingly good. Who takes my money? Where do I put it? This is an amazing looking figure, y'all. And I believe, I think it's about, I'm just guessing because there was no rulers or anything like that, but it looks about 16 to 20 inches long from head to tail. So it's going to be out there. I know there's a 4-inch play there, but because I can't tell, I'm just eyeballing it. But they did have one figure next to it, and that's what it kind of looks like to me in scale. So that, you know, you could easily probably put, you know, a 6-inch scale figure on this thing and it'd look okay. So yes, I will be buying 1, if not 2 of these freaking things. They look amazing. It's going to be flying in my room. It's going to be flying somewhere in this house. This thing looks amazing. So guys, that was the news. You know what? Let's get over to the haul. All right, let's get to this haul. Number 1, as we always do, let's start off with the few deals, because oh man, there weren't that many deals, but well, there weren't that many deals that I picked up. There was a ton of deals out there, but I already had enough of them, or I didn't need any more of them and left them for the next guy. So there was a lot of deals out there, but I didn't pick any of those I didn't pick a lot of those that were out there. So number 1, the one that I was most excited to get was, I wanted this figure when it first came out, but I didn't want to pay retail for it. But I did like it. Now I already, and that is, now before I say what it is, I already have a version of this that's much cheaper and is actually very decent and high. And to me, it does the job fantastically and it's well represented. Number 1, the Marvel Legends version of this figure is pretty doggone great. But then this version of the figure came out and I paid free. It was free shipping. I think it was 15% off from Entertainment Earth. And that is, boom, Dr. Doom from Mezco. Look at all the awesomeness that comes with this guy. Lights up, shoots thunderbolts out his butt. It's amazing. It's amazing. So anyways, pick that up. I didn't pay retail for it. So I'm very happy with that. Comes with a lot of accessories. All right. The next deal that we got, is that all the deals that we got? I guess, no, there's another one. There's another one back there. All right. So the next deal that I picked up, and this one was, you know, this is great, a great price for something that was almost $30. You guys saw it in my video, was the Vintage Collection Luke Skywalker and Grogu from $30 all the way to $8. I mean, come on. I mean, number 1, for $30, this really, Hasbro? Seriously? No. At a maximum, this thing right here is maybe $15 on a good day. Come on now. And let me grab the other thing that I picked up. You guys saw it on the video. I was accosted by her as soon as I walked into Walmart this week. And that was the Baroness for $10. Man, everything that comes with her is 100% reusable. Her head sculpt, her glasses, her weapons, her belt. the sniper gun, the regular weapon. I mean, so many, the stand, the belt. There's so many good pieces in her right here in this package. Amazing. So for 10 bucks, it's a steal. It's a steal all day. So there's that. Now let's get down to the regular stuff that I paid a pretty penny for. So this breaks my toy diet. I mean, anyways, let's just get to it. Number one, I went ahead and picked this up early on in the week, and that is the Wolverine and Silent. I wasn't going to pick this up, but then I saw it close up, and the head sculpts on these things, if you haven't seen them, I can't do it justice. You guys just have to see how well they're done. They're just done. They're amazingly well done. And so I picked it up. I had to do it. I used my discount though, and so I got it for about 20% off. So not bad. Pro membership and then military discount. Yeah. So I still didn't pay retail for it, so I got some percentage off. The other thing that came through the door, and I really love the first version of this figure, and now I wanted the follow-up figure for this one. So I'm super stoked that this one has come in. I don't know how many of you saw my review of the first one. There are some shortcomings to it, but it's just such a great little figure. It looks fantastic. And that is this Bloodshot figure, Unleashed. This is the one with kind of battle damage. You see he's kind of messed up there. The robe that he's got there too is kind of cool. So anyways, I picked this one up. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to open it up and give it a spin. The other thing that we picked up that I was pretty psyched about, even more so than the platinum version that I picked up last week, if you guys saw my video, Brainiac, the regular version. He looks amazing. Don't say anything, but I think McFarlane should have made this one the platinum version. But anyways, this one, no, I'm kidding. If this is the one everybody wanted, why would it be the platinum version? That's no good. What am I doing? This is, I love this one. This one's better. This one's better because it looks cooler. Great robot you could use in any kind of diorama. He's Brainiac, but he looks like a really awesome robot that'd go around terrorizing your Joes or your Valaverse or whatever thing you want to throw at him. The other thing I found in the wild, this would make number 3 that I found in the wild. I don't need any more. I'm good to go. Any more that I find out in the wild will stay in the wild. It'd be like the Bass Pro fishermen that pick up a big bass and catch and release. And that was, you guys saw it in my video, boom, bison. So picked up bison. That was fun. Really enjoyed that. Finding him and picking him up. Can't wait to open him up. The other thing that came in the mail from Hasbro Pulse, I've seen a bunch of people already post on it. I'll probably be doing a review on it too as well if I get a few minutes off. Again, this is, part-time stuff, man, but I do the best that I can to stay up with everything. And this is the new Cobra Hiss Techno Viper and HMS system. I can't wait to check this out. I can't wait. It's amazing. I can't wait to check it out. And I think it's only available on Pulse, so it's going to be one of those rare ones. Now, this one I picked up just because, again, I love this little figure. I reached out to Collecting Havoc to see if he wanted it. He said he'd already picked one up, but I was like, well, I'll pick another one up because one to rock, one to stock. I already have one to stock, and this is my one to rock. And that is Mr. Frenzy. I dig him, the red version. So, love that. Excited to have them. Now I can break one out and mess around with them. Who am I kidding? I won't play around with that thing. Anyways, and then I saw this guy. I already have one, but don't we need another one? Doesn't he need a friend? The Carnotaurus. Did I get the pronunciation right? I don't know. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best to get it right. That word, well, 50 years of saying that word wrong. Jeez. All right, guys. That's the haul for this week. Did you like the new format? Is it better? Did you like the haul first and then the news? I don't know. Tell me in the comments below. Are there any new product lines out there from maybe third parties, smaller mom and pop shops that, we may want to take a look at as a group or the channel? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. All those wonderful things. Also, don't forget, if you're doing this hobby and you don't have a smile on your face, you're doing it wrong. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, guys. We're getting older. Eat right. Take your vitamins, and like Hulk Hogan said, exercise and all that stuff. Finally, I want to thank every single one of you for hanging around. Let's continue to grow the channel to get to 2,000. Let me help you catch up with all your classifieds. If you missed RosCon, maybe, if you missed some of the earlier Joes, if you missed one of the later Joes, you'll see it's a mystery box from 209 Ed. It's gonna be fun once we get to that 2,000 mark. I told you, it'll at least be $100 to $150 worth of GI Joe classified stuff, and it'll be headed straight to your door as soon as we just pull the trigger on the 2,000 and we get there. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to make another collector happy. And we can go on from there and help me clear out some of this stuff. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, guys, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling this stuff out.